Hey folks, it's Indieguy. Oh boy kiddos, today we have another torture section, so strap yourselves in and let Papa Indy tuck you in and tell you all about the horrors of the most blatant knockoff game ever made by an actual developer, Paladins.
Good, you are doing the boss's bidding.
I still have no idea who the boss actually is, or why you're coming at me with that crap. Please dude, just tell me something.
You'll soon find out.
Find down my ass. I know, pretty big accusations to be throwing around the place, but believe me, it's true. Paladins is a free-to-play 5v5 MOBA that is best known as Overwatch's most successful ripoff. And yeah, you heard me right, this is still on Steam's top 100 most played games. Out of 3,000, people really have low standards. You could be sad, 'cause baby I'm a loader. Some of the characters have just been straight up stolen from Overwatch. Don't believe me? Well, you see this guy, he's Reinhardt from Overwatch. And now you see this guy over here, he's Fernando from Paladins. They look fucking identical. And let me tell you buckos, it's not just the appearance. The abilities are also pretty similar. One of Reinhardt's main and most helpful abilities is his shield. In Paladins, they didn't even try to hide the fact that this is an actual carbon copy. Oh, but Fernando isn't the only example of this laziness. You also have Victor and Soldier 76, Ruckus and Diva, and the list goes on and on and on. Let me get this out of the way, there is nothing wrong with inspiring yourself in a more popular game. I really enjoy games that do that actually, but only when those actually bring something new to the table, like Hotout with Quake or Trepang 2 with Fear. But this isn't inspiration. This is blatant theft. This was meant to compete with Overwatch. It came out just a few months later. Granted, the newest characters are a lot more original.
Show me your dick right now.
But I still don't think that's enough to save this game's image. But okay, what about the gameplay? This is a multiplayer game. The most important thing is for it to be balanced. And is it? Well, no it isn't. There are few actually balanced champions. And funnily enough, Fernando is one of them. But I doubt that was the devs doing though. Most of the newer champions are broken. Some of them are to a point that they have a win rate of over 60%. And let me tell you buckos, that is way too much. Also, some of these ultimate abilities are just fucking ridiculously broken. Like this bitch that can turn into a dragon that does 1500 damage per second. And considering that that can kill a normal flank, damage or support champion in about 2 to 3 seconds, she can drag on these nuts.
What the fuck did I tell you about unfunny jokes? Get back to work.
Okay, carrying on. This kind of ties into the skill requirement of the game. It doesn't really penalize you for having bad aim. Sure, this is not bad, it manages to drag in new unskilled players, making the player base bigger and bigger. But it isn't fun when the hitboxes are as big as your mum. That joke's still hip, right?
Keep him coming and I'll start zapping your ball sack.
But okay, not everything is that bad though. There's a certain level of customization to combat and gameplay as a whole, with the talents, the loadouts, and the items that you buy in the matches themselves. The talents change how certain abilities act and they can be very useful. You start with one for each champion, but as you play you get 2 more. The loadouts are a deck of cards that determine stuff like how much additional health a champion gets, or how an ability reacts, but in a less drastic way than in the talents. The game gives you 3 of these at the start, but they're usually pretty trash. But you can make your own though. I just felt around till I found something that I liked, or you know, I used Google. And in your base you can buy items. These give you stuff like lifesteal, resistance to crowd control, and etc. I actually kinda like these. It gives more of an edge to the gameplay, which I kind of enjoy, I guess. The modes though are pretty weak. You have TDM that sucks ass in this game, Onslaught that is just defending a point, and Siege that is literally like an Overwatch game, but only less fun. Siege is the only game mode that is kinda decent, the other modes are just bad. You also have ranked matches, but they're just Siege matches with banning of champions, which can be good. In terms of maps, none of them feel like they were made with care. Some are actually fucking broken. And you can see that zero attention to detail was given to them. Okay, attention to detail doesn't really matter when you're in the middle of a match, but it does show how much devs care about the game that they're making. Besides that, I can't say too much about the team deathmatch ones or the capture the point ones, but the maps for Siege vary from huge and unbalanced to short and unbalanced. And just like the champions, there are very few of them that are actually balanced and good. Not to say that there aren't any though. Last but definitely not least, the game might run good, although Radeon might not think so. It is very prone to having either server issues or crashes. Not to mention random small bugs and glitches that happen from time to time. Like, this. Okay, I spent way too long making this video, so let's wrap it up. Overall, the game can be fun if you're playing with friends, and it isn't too bad. But this is if you don't compare it to Overwatch, which in and of itself isn't the best game in the world. If you do compare them though, aside from price tag, Paladins being free, Overwatch being... Jesus Christ, 20 bucks. Paladins just falls behind every single time, and for that I think that the game deserves a 5 out of 10. I don't think it deserves more, nor does it deserve less. It fits this disappointing knockoff. If they spent more time trying to balance the champions instead of making new ones, this would have been a way better experience. And as of me recording this, there is a new champion. And to be honest, there is probably gonna be more in the future. So I'm guessing that balancing is out of the question, unfortunately. If you want to play it, go ahead, it literally doesn't cost anything. Just don't blame me if you don't like it, nor am I attacking you for liking this game. You like what you like. But well, that's it, see ya.
I think you're ready to meet the boss.
Oh fuck yeah, can't wait to finally get some answers. No, wait, don't fade to the end screen, no!
I promise you I'll always be right here. I'm right next to you.